To the soil inventory talk show. My name is Grace Reiro, a farmer. So today I traveled accompanied by James, a farmer who is going to help farmers rehabilitate their piece of community land by planting trees, and also just they're doing this so that they can conserve, take care of their water catchment, and also just take care of the community land, that it doesn't get wasted. So I hope you'll enjoy. We did join the farmers in a tree planting exercise in the piece of land that belonged to the community. The area is well fenced and has a natural spring in it. Before this transplanting exercise, the seedlings had been raised in one of the farmers' homestead. A variety of trees were selected. They did their research and settled for the varieties that were resourceful and helpful to the environment. They had informed us earlier they did away with those varieties that seemed to either interfere with the soil or also interfere with the development of other trees. There was a good timing of this exercise because it was on the onset of the rains, and we are glad that we are part of this exercise, and I can't wait to see what this place will look like in the near future after all the trees have really developed and started maturing. Some of the trees are fruit trees, and they did this intentionally because they said this is a piece of land that belonged to the community, and anytime any person from the community felt like they would visit this place, they were welcome and free to do so, as long as they did not get involved in the destruction of trees. As we listen to this gentleman here telling us the history and about the spring.
Ambaye chairman ni huyu ikasupport ku renovate the spring, kufunika vizuri na kuitega vizuri, alafu kuispread iende mpaka kwa pahali pa kunywa ng'ombe pale, that is the trough. We repaired the trough na tukaweka mfereji sasa ya kwenda kupeleka maji huko. Alafu walikuwa wanachotea hapa, wanaingiza vitu ndani na makamba vitu vinajaa pale, so already tukafunika kabisa, tukaipeleka pale. Sasa pale kuna taps.
It's amazing that also farmers are part of a solution to a community's problem. Farmers here team up in groups led by their chairpersons. It was so amazing and exciting just to learn that they do much more beyond food production. They also sit down with the local leadership and chart the way forward in bettering their community. I did get a chance to document as I did the tree planting. The species that I did here was an olive tree. I'm so glad that I got to do this with fellow farmers from a different region and get to experience what they do beyond just planting and producing food for the community and the larger market, but they're also very much involved in bettering their community for the future. James, the agronomist, also did get a chance to get documented as he did his portion of planting. He did his fair share. He leads these teams. He's the one who really advises them on matters agronomic practices, pests and diseases. He advises them when it comes to the species of plants that they really require to plant. He also does train them on conservation agriculture, as we did in our previous video. He really even helps them to know the seasons and the right timings to avoid flooding of their produce in the market, which at times may become hectic because at times we as farmers, we really don't get to know the right seasons when to do our produce. This was such an amazing experience. We can't document like the whole day, but this was a snippet of what we did during the whole tree planting exercise. I hope you learned a thing or two, even from the leader of the farmers who just explained how this came about just securing the natural resource that they had, which is the spring. As we come to the end of our tree planting exercise, this is the portion of land that is really well fenced. You can see the water troughs at the end there that is used to feed the animals with clean drinking water. The environment here is a bit marshy because of the natural spring that they have here. So the natural spring is not only used for the animals, but it's also used by people to drink and also for the domestic use. There goes the various varieties of trees that were well selected by the farmers and raised in one of the farmers' homesteads. As we approach the spring, you'll see how well tapped it is, and now what we'll be seeing right now is not the spring but the overflow of the spring. Enjoy just seeing the beautiful view of everything here. Till next time, remember to stay blessed and productive. Bye bye.
Sasa hii ni overflow ya maji. Mwalimu.
Maji kwa hapa inakukusanya hapa.
Sasa ikijaa kwenye inakata hii kujaa inatokea.
Kisima ilikuwa inatoka